Hello guys and welcome back to another video. In this video I'm going to be showing you the next lesson in the digital painting. So our digital painting's actually broken down into 3 different lessons before we actually get into the final project. The first 3 days of this are just goofing off. I'm going to be showing you new tools. You're supposed to be goofing off with it. You're supposed to be practicing, seeing what you can come up with and trying the different tools, seeing what you can actually do. So it's really awesome just to practice around with this, because the more you fool around with it, the better you get. Okay, so we are inside PhotoPea right here, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go to New Project. I'm going to start a new project, or if you'd like, you can open up your own project. That's perfectly fine. Just go to File and Open, and I'm going to create the default just like we did last time. Okay, now I'm going to start a new layer. Remember, you always want to start a new layer. And then I'm going to show you a few new tricks. This tool right here is called the gradient tool. And the gradient tool is great because it actually takes both colors, this color and the bottom color, and you can select which colors you want to use and what kind of gradient it has. So if I have the basic gradient right here, it's going to go from the first color down to the last color. And all I'm going to do, I'm going to click down here, I'm going to select and pull. And if you want this to be a straight line, all you have to do is hold Shift. And Shift will make it a straight line depending on 45-degree angle increments. So like this, and boom, there we have it. A nice transition from blue to black. So that is the gradient tool. The next tool I want to show you is the undo and redo tool. So that is right here. Edit, undo, edit, redo. That is the one-step process. Next step is the step backward, which is Control Z, and step forward. Step backwards allows you to step back multiple times. So let's say that I did that, and then I did this, and let's change this color to, let's change it to orange. So we have orange to black. Okay, and now I can hold Control and Z, and I click that and I step back, and Control Z and I step back again, and then Control Z and I step back again. There is a limited amount of times you can actually step back. I believe it's 25 or 30. I'm not really for sure. Now if you want to step forward, it is Control Shift and Z, and then you can start stepping forward again. Okay, so that was the gradient tool and the edit and step back or undo or redo. Next is, if we hold down on the gradient tool, you can actually see a paint bucket, and the paint bucket is what it says. It fills in an entire area with that color. So that's really neat to fill in an area really quickly. This tool right here is a swap tool, and you can actually swap colors between the two. So you can fill in with black, or you can fill in with orange. Okay. And now for the final tool that I'm going to show you. This is going to be the blend tool. And with the blend tool, I'm going to put down some colors right here. So here's a color. And I'm going to put down another color, let's say red. Those two colors will blend nicely together. Oh, one final thing. If you want to change the size of your brush, it is right up here next to your paintbrush. You click that and you can actually see the different types of paintbrushes that you can have. And you can actually see the size, and you can see it's expanding right there. Change the size to whatever size you need it to be. And there you have it. You can paint along. Okay, now for the blending tool. There are 2 different options for blending. And with these options, you have, first off, the blur tool, which is basically what it sounds like. It'll take a small section and it's going to blur it. So I'm going to change the size on my brush right here to make it kind of large so we can see. And I'm actually going to zoom in. So how you do that, hit Control and plus, and you can zoom in. So I'm going to go right here, and let's see, where's my scroll bar on this? My scroll bar is not showing up. Oh, here we go. The move hand. There we go. Move hand's right here. Okay. I'm going to take my blur tool and I'm going to go right here to this section. And as you can see, it is starting to blur it out. And I'm just clicking and clicking and clicking and clicking. You can actually hold down and just go around in circles like that, and you can see it actually kind of blurs it. So that's the blur tool. It's used for kind of mixing colors, but it's not really mixing. It's more like softening up the edges. The next tool that I want to look at is called the smudge tool. And the smudge tool is very good at actually smudging and smearing colors together. So I'm just raising the size of my brush. And the strength is very important with the smudge tool because the strength is how much it's actually going to pull. So just like that, you can see that we are really blending these colors together. If we lower the strength down a little bit, I like it at about, I think 20%. That's where I normally keep it at. You can actually really blend these colors and make a good smooth transition, just like that. And that way you can blend these colors together and make a really nice smooth transition from one color to another. And it's just like painting in real life with wet paint. So that is really neat. So I'm going to zoom out by hitting Control and minus so you can see it. You can see that smooth transition from there to there. That is the tools that we are going to be using today. So the tools I showed you. You can change the size of your brush that you're using by dropping this down. You can use the gradient tool or the paint bucket tool. You can swap between the different colors so you can have different colors that you can pick from. And you are going to use the blur tool and the smudge tool. Also, don't forget the undo, step forward, and step back tool. All of these are available for you to use. I know there's quite a few little tools I showed you in this one, but your goal is, I want you to try to focus on blurring and creating colors and mixing colors. Try to smear and blur colors. Try to make a very smooth transition because this is going to lead into our next project. What you're going to do today, try to make an artwork using those tools that I gave you. Try to smear and blur this artwork and try to make something that is a nice smooth transition, kind of like that you were actually mixing colors when you're painting in real life. So try that out, see what you can come up with. Like I've told you multiple times, practice, practice, and practice. That's all it is. It is all just practice. Go ahead, see what you can come up with. I would love to see what you make. If you like this video, please leave a comment down below. Let me know if there's anything else that you would like to see. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you all have a great, wonderful, fantastic day today. Thank you very much.